What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday afternoon. We've got episode 14 today of the Rossoneri Rampage, and it's one of the most important episodes I've brought you to date because we're back again with the Milan Derby. Now, we beat Inter Milan in the first Milan Derby, and hopefully we're going to do the same again today. We've also got a result to bring you from our game against Atalanta, which we'll be playing after the Milan Derby. So hopefully we can pick up 2 wins in today's episode. So let's run the intro and get into our second Milan Derby of the season.
Campionato di calcio italiano.
Hello then guys, welcome back to episode number 14 of the Rossoneri Rampage, and obviously today we have got the Milan Derby, and that is going to be a very, very tense encounter. So before we get into that though, we have got the small thing of the Europa League semi-final to be drawn. Now in the hat are Liverpool, AC Milan, Dynamo Kiev and Athletic Bilbao. So we're going to draw the next team out of the hat, which is AC Milan. We're the first ones out, and we're going to be playing Dynamo Kiev, which means Bilbao will play Liverpool. And if we can get through Kiev, I think we might end up playing Liverpool there, but all remains to be seen. So let's advance forward to the 15th of, I don't even know what month it is. Is it March? Is it 15th of April, which is literally a couple of days away. And I tell them attacking movement as well to try and get them to be more aggressive. They were really poor in that last game. So let's go and forward into the future and get on with today's Milan Derby. Okay then guys, so we're back. I just want to point you to this little news piece here we've got, and we can see here that AC Milan are set to record their record number of wins. We're currently sat on 27 matches won this season. Now the record is 28. So if we can beat Inter Milan today, not only will we equal that record, but also we'll win the title. We just need a point to win the title. And how sweet would that be to win the league title, the Serie A, against your fiercest rivals in a Milan derby? That would be absolutely superb, wouldn't it? Okay guys, so it looks like we actually don't need that point to win the Serie A. They reckon our pivotal match of the season was our 3-0 victory over Lazio. It looks like Juventus have lost. They must have lost, or they've dropped a point. Let's go and have a look. So we've won the Serie A, which is brilliant. Let's go and have a look at the history. So we've added another Serie A. That's 18 in total. Fantastic stuff. And we've got right back up there after a few what I'd call bleak seasons, really. It's been a while since our last league win in 10-11. Which is brilliant. So we've been praised by the Milan supporters for lifting the Serie A trophy, the Serie A TIM trophy. Maldini is very proud, which is always good because Maldini is a legend. And the board are very happy. We've broken the streak of Juventus, who before today had won 6. I think it was 6. Was it 6? 2, 4, 6 straight Serie A's in a row, which is just brilliant. Roma have dropped out of the first 2 for the first time. Well, they've been thereabouts, haven't they, throughout? So Serie A ran it. Yeah, Genoa managed to beat Juventus 2-0. Poor season by Juventus' standards, winning just 20 games from 33. They really fell apart towards the back end of the campaign, and Genoa with a really, really good performance there to get that 2-0 victory. Verona managed to pick up a late win to put them on 18 points courtesy of a victory over Bologna. Benevento massively outperforming what they're doing in real life. Currently haven't won a game in 13. 7th here in the Serie A. So anything can happen, as we can see. And AC Milan, who are struggling in real life as well. We've dominated the Serie A. I'd like to think that has been down to my signings and a little bit of tactical now as well. That's bollocks, isn't it, really? So then we have got the game coming up today against Inter, which obviously is going to be massive. Absolutely massive. Let me know in the comment section down below what score you think today's game is going to be if you're an Inter Milan fan and you're watching this. First of all, why you're watching it. Secondly, what do you think the score is going to be? Now, obviously, we've got the bragging rights from that first game they're actually managed. I'm pretty sure, actually, they've got a manager a little bit closer to home. It's a bit of a strange one, this, in the fact that Brendan Rodgers is the manager of Inter Milan. Now, obviously, he's done a good job at Celtic. And let's have a quick look at his history. So he's currently been at Inter Milan for 12 fixtures. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Inter Milan. Brendan Rodgers. Let's go and see what Brendan Rodgers can do for Inter. So yeah, leave your score predictions in the comment section down below. If you are an AC Milan fan and want the Rossoneri to win, let me know as well. Remember, guys, to smash that thumbs up button on the video. Help it get out there to more people. And if you're new to the channel, maybe hit that subscribe button as well so you can get some more Football Manager 2018 content. I'm going to be running some cricket content as well on the channel. Now, for this position, I'm going to bring in Ilsanka, can come back into the team today. Kessie needs a little bit of a rest, so we're going to bring in Lucas Bilia for him. Cutrone can be dropped in place of Andre Silva. And we are also going to use that for the unpaid positions. We're going to drop Abate as well because he had a poor game in that last one. We're going to bring DeAndre Yedlin back in. So we're going to go with Donnarumma in goal, Rodriguez, Bonucci, Masaccio and Yedlin at the back with Ilsanka and Bilia in the middle with Locatelli. Bonaventura and Odegaard on the flanks with Silva up top. That looks good to me. We'll happily go forward with that. And let's see what Brendan's going with. So Brendan has gone with Handanovic in goal, Dalbert, Miranda, Skriniar and Cancelo at the back with João Mario, Brozovic and Gagliardini in the middle with Candreva, Ada and Icardi. Interesting selection there, Brendan. Come on, lads, show me what you can do to keep our good run going. I'm going to also put in the auto instructions. Got to send the assistant to the tunnel. We're going to kick off today's game, and it is Inter Milan that kick off. Come on, AC. Come on, the Rossoneri. Hopefully it's not as boring as the Salzburg game because that was really poor, wasn't it? So Inter Milan have had the first shot of the game, but that was off target. We look to be getting into it a little bit more. 20 minutes gone, and I'm just going to encourage them because we're yet to see a highlight in this game. So we've got a highlight then, and it is Rodriguez with the ball forward, headed away by the defenders, and Candreva launches a counter-attack, but good tackle there from Masaccio. Bonucci to Masaccio, out wide to Yedlin. To Odegaard, back to Masaccio, back to Bilia. Odegaard with a pass to Bilia. Bilia looks forward, finds Locatelli in space. Andre Silva. Bonaventura looking dangerous out wide to the left. Wasn't picked up there for a moment. Locatelli through to Andre Silva. And Andre Silva makes it 1. And AC Milan have taken the lead. The Rossoneri are 1-0 up against the Nerrazurri. And Andre Silva has picked up an injury. Wow. So we're going to bring on Nikola Kalinic to replace him. Because I wasn't too impressed with Cutrone in that last game where we played him. And it's Candreva with the corner, plays the ball in. Locatelli gets it away. And João Mario now on the ball. Already on a yellow. Now it's Skriniar out wide. Icardi gets behind the man. And a great save from Gianluigi Donnarumma. The future of Italian football, particularly from a goalkeeping perspective. Skriniar, good tackle there from Masaccio. And I'm just going to encourage them again. Bilia now on the ball. Bonaventura Rodriguez is in quite a bit of space. And the ball has gone in. And Martin Odegaard has made it 2. But he's offside. It's happened again, hasn't it? It's happened again. Every time I'm celebrating these offside goals. So coming up to half time then. We currently lead 1-0. And I'd say we've definitely had the better of them in this first half of the Milan Derby at the Giuseppe Meazza. So we're going to assertively tell them there is still room for improvement. We're going to hand over to the assistant, and I think that's pretty much all we're going to do for now. So we've kicked off for the second half. Ilsanka plays the ball out wide to Bonaventura, to Lucas Bilia now. Odegaard, he's got Yedlin on the overlap, but he hasn't been able to find it. What Bilia does with a lovely lofted ball, and Yedlin crosses it into the hands of Handanovic, and he removes all threats. Borja Valero comes on for Marcelo Brozovic. We've got a highlight here on the hour mark, and it's Odegaard with the free kick, but the ball is put away. Candreva has a chance to launch the counter-attack. Icardi with some brilliant pace to get behind Masaccio, and the ball comes in. And a great save there from Donnarumma. I'm just going to give them a little concentrate message there. Bilia now to Ilsanka with a lovely pass to Locatelli. Locatelli finds Bilia again, who's ran on well. Goes past 1, past 2. Oh, almost managed to lob the keeper. Great stuff that from Lucas Bilia. Really driving his team forward here today. coming up to 70 minutes, and Ilsanka's just picked up a yellow. And we've got a highlight now, and it's Bonucci, Rodriguez to Masaccio, Locatelli to Ødegaard. He's got Yedlin on the overlap, but Biglia finds Locatelli. Kalinic into Martin Ødegaard, and Handanovic low down to his left, palms it round the post, but we've got a corner, and it's going to be Bonaventura with the away swinger, but Skriniar gets it away, only as far as Ødegaard though. And yeah, well defended there. Ødegaard to Locatelli. Bonaventura chases it down, but Icardi now has the ball. Out wide, good header there from Bonucci. Locatelli to Biglia. Biglia to Bonaventura. Locatelli. He's got Yedlin out wide with Ødegaard. Yedlin on the overlap. Ødegaard just needs to look. Locatelli into Kalinic, and Kalinic just inches wide there, Nikola Kalinic. Yedlin has been up and down that right flank today since just been brilliant on that overlap, but they just haven't been able to find him. And I'm just going to tell the boys just to tighten up, because we've got approximately 10 minutes to go. Kalinic with the ball in now, and they've got a chance to launch counter attack, but Asaccio picks it up. Biglia to Kalinic, through to Giacomo Bonaventura, and that is it. Murder she wrote. We're going to go into defensive. Bonaventura, we're going to bring off Manuel Locatelli, we're going to bring on Emerson Hyman, and we're going to leave it there. Hyman will come on to replace Locatelli for the last few moments of the game. They both played really well. Bonaventura with the free kick. Oh, Giacomo! What a goal from Giacomo Bonaventura. Jesus. That was absolutely sublime. And 3-0 against Inter Milan. I hope you boys are watching. I hope you Inter Milan boys are watching this. The Nerrazurri are being absolutely pulled apart here. Now it's Kalinic to Hyman to Bonaventura, and that is it. Full time at the Giuseppe Meazza, and it is a massive win for AC Milan. That goal from Bonaventura was absolutely sublime. The pièce de résistance, magnificent stuff. That absolutely magnificent. Now I'm going to leave the Andre Silva injury to physio, and we're going to tell them that I'm absolutely delighted to have won the Serie A. The title race is almost a foregone conclusion with a team. I'd rather just enjoy the success of the 100th league appearance for Gianluigi Donnarumma, and it was the Milan Derby, and we won. Just brilliant. He's a great player, and we're very lucky to have him. Another clean sheet for the side out. It's 346 minutes since Donnarumma last conceded. I mean, that guy is just a hero already. How much of that is down to your goalkeepers? All of the defence do their bit, because we've got to remember the defenders now. You managed to grab the win today against Inter. What did you make of the game? It's a great result to do all of us, and Conte was spotted in the crowd once to sign Ricardo Rodriguez, and he should look elsewhere. And how much income? Very difficult job. Picked up another yellow card. He's going to pick up cards, isn't he? Picked up the man of the match. Bonaventura was fantastic. He picked up the man of the match performance, and I'm going to tell him he was superb. Giacomo Bonaventura, he is actually the guy on my AC Milan shirt, which you will have seen in a couple of these episodes. He is the man that I've got on the back of my shirt, because I think he's a fantastic player, and he just confirmed that in that game. What a performance. We now move on to 87 points. We need one more victory to beat the all-time record wins total. Hopefully we can get that in our next game, which is going to be, I think, against Atalanta, which is going to be a tough one. So come back in a moment when we're going to have a look at the highlights from that, if there are any, and then we're going to kick on tomorrow in the episode against Dynamo Kiev. We're going to play both the semi-final legs of the Europa League live in that game, so hopefully we can get a result. So yeah, join me in a second when we're going to be back for the result of the Atlanta game. Welcome back then, guys. Well, unfortunately we couldn't make our chances pay today. 0-0 against Atalanta in the Lombardo Derby. I kind of thought we could win this, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. So yeah, that will round off today's episode, guys. Remember to leave a like on the video down below if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'll leave you with the Serie A. There you can see we are 21 points clear. That is 7 victories clear of Juventus. What a fantastic performance. We've only lost 2 games all season. Just brilliant, isn't it? Bonaventura, what a free kick in today's episode. I'll be watching that one back a few times, I think. So yeah, guys, join me in tomorrow's episode. That'll be episode number 15, where we're going to be playing the semi-final of the Europa League. Both legs of that, actually. And we're going to have the result from the Fiorentina game as well. So hopefully we're going to get ourselves dusted off and ready for the game against Dinamo Kiev, which is definitely going to be a very, very tight game. They're a tough side to break down. So join me again tomorrow then.